Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I am playing StarMade. And we are working on my light gunship again. The, third iteration of it? After we've gutted it twice. And after also altering my initial restraints, upping me up to 3,600 mass instead of 2,500. Just gave myself another 1,000 mass, and there's not that much cheating going on here. Anyway, I was working on making a better gun, and in order to do that, I need gun. Well, I have this beam gun here, and I want to make it more shooty. So let's see. Or more powerful, I think, instead of more shooty. Let's see. So let's do something like this. Alright. And let's set all these as outputs. So now, instead of just firing 2 shots, oh, my target died. You go to Galactic North and I'll snag a... Alright, that went too far. Go to Galactic North, that's close enough. And I will snag another target. It's just something to shoot. And now instead of 1 shot, it shoots lots of things. You know what? Oh. Wonder if that would actually work. Rip that out. And rip all this out. What are you doing, JW? I'm doing something wild and crazy. Much of this is actually being... Set that as output. Now we're gonna shoot. Haha. Alright. I'm gonna hit numpad 5, which on my setup is switching firing mode. I think it's left alt in most cases. They're gonna... Oh no, I don't want volley, I want unfocused. There we go. Did... let's see. Oh, I need a flat surface so I can see this better. And I also need to set you as a current output like that. I want to know if that makes enough difference so these little beams hit first. So if they are not big enough to actually do much or show much damage. So we're just gonna make them a little more potent. Problem with these purple boxes is when you're at an angle like this, you can't tell if those are overlapping. You can right there from that overlapping color, but that wasn't until after I put it down. Let's see. And of course, right now I have this horrible urge to sneeze. Let's grab a ballistics cube 2 armor. And let's actually fly toward it in the ship, not in build mode. Now, all this is an old power setup. That is a chunk of armor with water behind it. It's actually 3 layers of armor of various types. A long time since I've used it. Now, I am set my firing mode to unfocused, so it is not focused. Well, duh. I mean, so all the shots don't try to go to the same spot, is what I mean. Probably not what I meant to do. Let's set her to focused and let's shoot the front of this. I cannot tell if... I can't tell if those bottom lasers hit first. They aren't lasers, they're something. Another question, what's my reactor setting at? 100%. Because it has power efficiency, jump charge, and distance. Okay. How much does turn rate cost? Because if I'm using this beam cannon, it doesn't fire at the cursor, it fires directly at the center line. And I understand with the quick fire stuff that this particular weapon combo might not actually be in around that long. I've not done much with quick fire. Alright. Although this does seem to be doing what I want it to be doing. One more off? I can. Nope. No more. Let's set this back here. The idea being, or the hopeful idea being, oh, dummy. Use your camera. And this is going to be fast, so... let's pull out a lot. And... it looks like it doesn't matter that much. It looks like the cannons are fast enough that... or the cannon shots are fast enough so it doesn't matter that the blower ones are... let's try a different angle. So I can see the ship to get a little more... oh, they do fire slightly ahead. And that's what I want. Why'd you want them to fire slightly ahead? Tenderizers. Let's go here and hit P to change the camera orientation. O to set to original spot on the camera. But the idea... oh, I killed my... no, that's ballistics cube. The idea is, although shields, my smaller shots hit first and weaken the shields, then the heavier shots actually come in and do real damage. That's the idea behind it, but we'll see if it actually works. See, and that did quite a bit to the 10% damage. Reactors right here, I believe? Yeah, right here by the airlock. Yeah, that did a little piercing damage. Alright. I'm still focused. I could do... oh, I could also set up to do a volley shot. That would, what's a volley shot? Volley shots are firing each group individually. It's something I don't actually do very often. Actually, I don't really do it at all. But having this many groups mean volley shots would be sustained fire. Hey, that's not bad. I like how the cooldown shows each individual group there. So it looks like a big fan. Well, I don't have much cooldown in between shots. So I'll probably keep it focused for most part. But if you were like in a siege situation, and your admiral or commander or whatever says, like gunship, take out that station, sustain fire. So you switch to volley mode and just hold down the mouse and you sustain fire. Every so often getting a big shot off that you really need to keep in mind because you're gonna throw your aim off. No, I don't know which gun it chooses and why. Or which group of guns it chooses and why. Unfocused. I don't know if unfocused does as much different than focused with this particular weapon set. Alright. So I like that, but I would like these small ones to be stronger. So let's throw up some symmetry here. And put one more. One more. Why are we putting symmetry there? So I don't have to do... I can just do 2 of these and it does all 6 at once. There. Now my small guns are not so small anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4... we're gonna go 3. 3 deep. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. Something like that, and something like that. There we go. I don't want in volley mode. Oh, it's not in volley mode. I just cool down each group individually. Cool. And there we go. Let's pull up a... What did I call this? Oh, let's save this blueprint. LG11. I've abandoned its actual 608 designation because it had to go back to the drawing board. So this guy is not going to be for chasing down fighters. It's going to be for heavy hitting things. And learning how to aim it's going to take a little bit of work. There we go. Can I take out that turret? No, I can miss it entirely. Ooh. Yeah. See if I know if I hit here, I'll mess up some stabilizers and weapons. Alright. Well, let's get us another, another thing. Let's see. Ants. Oh, why not? Let's see. I would never be able to hit one of these ants in a million years. Because I'm just a really, really bad pilot. But let's see what a point-blank attack would do to it. It would one-shot it. Okay. A glancing blow one-shot. Ooh, let's do a station. What did I call that? I called it station, didn't I? No. Twinkie, WS, surprise ship sub, orange thing. My LGs, there's Jace Machine's Falcon. Let's see what the Falcon would do against it. Hi, Jace Machine, I apologize. That's a lie, I don't apologize. I regret nothing. That's a 772. Pew! That did not kill it. Although it appears to have made it angry. That which does not kill a ship makes it angry. Something like that. Oh, live combat test. Alright. Of course, I don't think the Falcon's really heavily armed. At least not this one. Yeah, I'm gonna say this was done in Power 1. So it's gonna be almost impossible to destroy. I think it was done in Power 1. See, Solo movie was what, last year, this year? I don't know when the Solo movie was. Huh. Alright. Yeah, aiming this thing is going to take a little bit, but giving me those extra barrels increases my chance of actually hitting something. You know what? Let's stop and let's slow down. Let the Falcon fly around me. Is it actually flying around me or is it moving from the kinetic? Oh, it's doing a StarMade orbit maneuver. Yeah. Sorry, Lando. I didn't have to carve these channels out for the front guns. I could have just set that as the output, and it would have done the same thing. As long as I made sure it was set to output. Interesting, each of the groups has a different cooldown period. I'm guessing the two long ones are the two big guns. So that gives me a little more of my power back. I actually hit that. And I'm still not using the full extent of my reactor. That probably means shields. Probably 400 more Uzuma watchets and shields, or save it and pretty up the front. We'll see. I've been JW608, this has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later. Except I have these. I need to get rid of these before I do anything else. There we go, that's better. I will dig you cats later.